Happy Friday, comic fans. Continuing my impromptu string of Flashback Fridays, which really just came out of nowhere. Here's another blast from the past. That's right, we are going with That Comics Mag, and I'm not talking about Fantastic Four. Yes, Wizard Magazine, Wizard Comics Magazine, whatever the hell it was officially called. I think just Wizard Magazine. But here we are. This is a box of Wizard. Now, this is only just a box of Wizard for this video, and then they're going back where they were. In that wheeled cart that I showed off before with my Marvel subscription cards, whatever you want to call them, mail slips. That's where where I would store all my Wizard magazines. So I was like, you know what? This is one that I wanted to show off for a while. I wanted to revisit these because Wizard was always just so damn cool to me. It was always nice to just have these, go pick these up. And I was even able to still get them going back through, what was it? Like 13, 14 years ago. I mean, a couple years after that, that's when I got back on. A couple years after that. And then when I was going to Wizard conventions, they would give out copies there. So I have a couple from conventions there, and I would get them from Kmart would have them. This other grocery store that I would go to would have them as well. But I think they would always have different covers. So I think Kmart would have one cover and the grocery store would have the other one. So it's like, oh, if I knew which covers were coming out, I know which store to go to try to snag one. I wasn't always successful with that, and I could be wrong about how that kind of worked out or why I did. I don't know. But let's do it. We're on Wizard, and I'm not trying to figure out like, oh, I have no idea. I haven't like looked through these in years. Honestly, it's been years since I've touched these, and pulling these out is legit for this video. Put them in this box. It's the first time I touched these in years. But here we are, we're revisiting Wizard magazine, and should be the last one I picked up. Wizard 215. Marvel's 70th anniversary. Yes, this is, where are we at? Oh wait, there it is. September 2009. I feel like this is one I got from a convention, but who even knows? So yeah, I was still getting them through 2009. Yep, got a string of them right there. So look at that, just 11 years ago, Wizard magazine. And this one has, what does it say? The magazine of comics, entertainment, and pop culture, wizarduniverse.com. I have no idea what they even look like right now because the Shamus brothers, it was Garib and whatever the other brother's name, Wizard was got into a whole bunch of like trouble over a bunch of bullshit that they were pulling behind the scene, and then they left to form Ace Comic Con, whatever it's called, which is the convention I went to last year. And when I actually found out that it was those brothers running it, I was kind of hesitant about it. But then I think I found it before because I still made a decision to go. I was like, oh, well, because it was the first time I got to meet my favorite artist, Chris Bacalo. So it was like, you know what? I have to kind of suck this up because I want to meet dude. So I did that. And then Wizard I guess they kind of shifted gears. But it was just a whole bunch of, the company just went down the drain. They were doing like just all types of bullshit, just left and right. The convention quality just completely tanked. And I remember one year they didn't even give out, like most conventions will give out a program, and it might look like a magazine, like it might be magazine style. Like the dimensions will vary. Sometimes they're thicker, whatever, but it'll have a complete rundown of the convention show, or for the most part, like up to whenever they have to print them. But one year it was a Wizard convention, Chicago Comic Con, whichever it was called at the time. It was just legit just a sheet of paper, and on one side was Artist Alley. I think the other side might have had the layout of the show floor. And it was just, everything was just bad about it. And when the magazine was coming, or the physical magazine was coming to an end, a bunch of people had already had subscriptions running, and it was like, oh, so what's gonna happen with their subscriptions? Some people had they didn't get any response about that. Wizard was not transparent with any of that stuff. And it was just absolutely insane because they did kind of shift online. So some people's subscriptions got shifted online, and then some people were just out of that money. Like, it was just absolutely insane. And I'm pretty sure there's still tons of people out there who never got a response, never got money back for those issues that they missed. And it was just a shitty thing to do. But yeah, so this one's a jam cover. Wizard 215. Got all these characters here, different artists. That's what jam cover is. But yeah, so Wizard, the best thing about Wizard was just having something comic related with me that wasn't an actual comic. that was like, it would be this was the next best thing to having an actual comic with me. And I always say this, I talk about this a lot when I talk about comic sales, like shop sales or online, that comic sales and comic events and like comic magazines, stuff like this, are great for expanding your horizons within the comic industry and just opening up your eyes and giving you more exposure to creators, series, publishers, characters, whatever else that was connected to involved in comics or connected to comics that you wouldn't typically see. And so you would just be able to like, oh, you know what, I don't know anything about this, but you could get a little bit of info from that. So like events, you get characters, creators, titles, all that good stuff. Sales, you get all the access to that stuff cheaper. Wizard was this combination of all that stuff, and here is, where we at? 211. There were just a few issues in there. We've got She-Hulk, Emma Frost, White Queen, and Loki. Marvel's Young Guns, Loki, Emma, and She-Hulk, drawn by the newest superstar artist. May 2009, Platinum Edition. Ooh. And then we got the Obamas up top, Barack and Michelle, rule comics, toys, and more. So then this is what inside this one looks like. Now again, this one is 2009, so this is when you start seeing that bigger shift into, especially with conventions, we're already kind of seeing that shift going from where like the comic side was more publicized than everything else into the wider pop culture arena. So TV shows and movies, and I think, well, yeah, those pretty much, those top two things right there. Like, all right, so those are bringing in a lot more people, newer people to the audience, but that's just, you get that. And then you got editor's letter, so Scott Gramling, and you get ads in here. And it was just cool, like, here's something like cool features, Young Guns. So Young Guns is what Marvel calls, like when they have new artists, I don't know if they include like writers, but it's usually for artists. They say, hey, you know what, these are our new Young Guns. So it's like new creators that have, new artists that have joined them and have work coming up. So it's like a way for them to do that. And you see, sometimes you'll see like Young Guns variants. Because I know with Absolute Carnage, there were a couple on that one. And then they just released their new set of Young Guns, but I think it's called something different. But then it has Patrick Gleason on there. And I was like so confused about that because like, I know about Patrick Gleason for like 10 years. I met dude in like 2011. So I don't understand like how he's like a young gun. Like dude's been around forever, it seems like. But get that Koi. So here's some Koi fam, Mike Choi, Marco Djurjevic, and Marco, not like, but and then Daniel Acuna there. I've met Mike Choi. I met him a couple times, and Koi fam actually. Oh, and then here's Rafa Sandoval and Stefano Caselli. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember this, but those artists are fantastic. And this is some ranking. I don't know what this is. Titans Tomes. Oh, 25 indie gems. Even the most ghoulish Marvel zombie or dedicated DC devotee must read before they die. So you get a lot of listicles, as they call them, just rankings of different things. We got some presidential gear there, swag, presidential material. Barack Obama. We got action figures and bobbleheads. What? Yeah, all that good stuff. Frank Quiley, I don't really care about that. Summer Slam, so this is something like that. When you get to features for film and television stuff there, you gotta do that. And then here's like an ad for conventions. You'd always have, you can count on their schedule for the upcoming year or for throughout the rest of the year, whatever. So this is Wizard World Philly 2009, June 19th, June 19th through 21st, 2009, Pennsylvania Convention Center at Wizard World Philly. Comics reign supreme. That's a great line to hear. Kevin McGuire, J.G. Jones, Billy Tan, and Phil Jimenez. Plus Shane Davis, Joe Kelly, who I like, Sean McKeever, Greg Pak, who's cool, Koi fan, him too, Paulo Rivera, Paulo Rivera, Billy Tucci, Fred Van Lente, all fantastic creators. So yeah, this is something like wizardworld.com, something you can count on. You're always gonna see, oh, what shows are happening around the world. If you went to Wizard World Philly 2009, let me know if you remember any of that. I got some Harry Potter, Chicago Comic. So here's something like Chicago Comic Con. So when it was Wizard World, and then sometimes for a few years it was Chicago. It went back to Chicago Comic Con. So that's August. I probably went there. Pretty sure I did. You got G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra. Not a great movie. Oh, and here's something. Fan favorite. So this must be one of their votes. Thousands of you voted, weighed in on message boards and wrote emails. Now we honor the books, heroes, events, toys, and movies our readers chose as their favorites. What? Plus, I want to give a special shout out here to Michael Turner, rest in peace. That's a part of his Uncanny X-Men number 500 variant there. Absolute gem. But what's something I want to mention here really quick? Message boards. What some of you probably don't even understand. Like, this was years ago. Message boards, there probably still are in certain websites. Message boards were, you can still find them. But that was just something people, even before Twitter and Reddit is similar, kind of a similar thing. I don't know if they really call themselves a message board, but it's pretty much the same thing. But imagine what Reddit is like, but before, like, I don't even know. Like, just 10 plus years ago, that's what people used to communicate online with each other, besides email and like messaging stuff, chat rooms. But message boards were that big thing. And another thing, y'all don't understand, like, before internet and even through internet, obviously, because this was 2009 for some of these, this was it. This is how we got comic news for a lot of people. Like, for all you young whippersnappers out there, y'all don't even understand. Like, Wizard magazine hit, boom, we wanted it. Here's something for Joe Quesada, Joe Q. What is this? Joe somebody. Favorite publisher, Marvel Comics. And then you got something there. Marvel Origins. This must be a lot. Favorite artist, Steve McNiven. Fantastic. Favorite writer, Jeff Johns. Done a lot of cool stuff. Favorite ongoing series, Green Lantern. Oh, this one. Now, this one's a bit touched too, because this was, I think, right around this time when I jumped into Green Lantern. When Green Lantern exploded, y'all don't even understand. From just Green Lanterns and even like the Sinestro Corps, like, that was nothing compared to what happened when all the like Indigo Tribe, the Red Lanterns, Orange Lantern, which was really just Larfleeze. That's the Red Lanterns, Red, Indigo, the Blue. I lost track already. Then Black Lanterns, White Lanterns, like all this stuff. Even though all of those is weird because they're not even all emotions. So like, it was always kind of weird. Everybody just kind of laughed at that, but we all just went along with it. So it was this big explosion of Lantern Corps all around the world. Favorite one shot, Final Crisis Rage of the Red Lanterns. I remember that one with, what's his name? Is it on here? I don't remember his name. Where is it? Let me read this really quick. Rage of the Red Lanterns, blah, blah, blah. I don't remember dude's name. It's not even listed there. I like skimmed that little passage. But, oh, Atrocitus. Never mind. But yeah, so they just completely exploded, and I was like, man, so I dived into all this stuff, Green Lantern Corps, and it was a cool, like, I jumped on both titles, so I was reading both of those for a while, and then, or through those runs, and then because I led into New 52, so there was that. Favorite hero, Batman R.I.P. Wait, what? Batman R.I.P. Director's commentary, whatever. Let's see, a lot of stuff. Oh my god, this is several pages. Favorite miniseries, Secret Invasion, which was cool, but I feel like there were a lot of questions that I still had after it. And then favorite moment, My God Has a Hammer, Secret Invasion number 6. Ooh, wee! Y'all don't understand. Like, the hype around all this stuff at the time was just insane. Favorite licensed comic, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Favorite heroine, Buffy. Favorite movie, The Dark Knights, or whatever. Well, again, it was 2009. Favorite graphic novel, Joker, whatever. Favorite single issue, Giant Size Astonishing X-Men. That was, oh my gosh. And then some of the other titles here. Whew. Favorite collected edition, Batman the Killing Joke, which I talked about recently. Oh my god, this is just everything. Like, breakout artists. Yeah. So Wizard just had it all these different features, price guides, and you could probably, like, there's ads for just everything. You can find toy stuff. Here's one. This one is John Cassaday, which I don't really care too much about. But Wizard 210, Spidey vs. Wolverine, and the 24 other greatest team ups. Like, dude, just all type of different cool features. And you could just I would read stuff about characters, creators, and publishers I didn't know much about. And some that I didn't even care about, sometimes I would just read through them, like, oh, and a lot of them I just skip over. I won't lie. Like, if it was something I didn't care about, like, I wasn't gonna read too much about it. And then here's a cool ad. This is Uncommon Code, G.I. Joe 25th anniversary. Oh, from G.I. Joe 25th anniversary. This is Arctic pack. I don't know what it was though. Cobra Arctic Assault. Wait, what does that say? Yeah, Cobra Arctic Assault. There's that. And right with Old Man Logan, Logan's Last Stand, The Image Reunion, Wizard 202, and we got Final Crisis there. So yeah, so here plus Uncanny X-Men number 500, bringing that back. Brubaker, Fraction, and Ross give you the full scoop. August 2008, Witchblade the movie, who will star. Oh, did it ever even drop? Logan's Last Stand, Miller and Millar and McNiven's apocalyptic tale inspires our 20 favorite futures. Ooh. And here's another summer preview, 2008. So you got that. What is this? Meet the next comic superstars, the 25 future titans you need to know. Let's jump right into that one because I'm gonna see what happened here. That's 2008. So 12 years ago, they were like, all right, these people are gonna be huge in however long. They got Batman RIP checklist there. RIP, which is right around when I jumped onto Batman. I remember Batman 687 still, and I love Dick Grayson. He was cool as hell. Where are 28 comic creators to watch this summer? Oh, in the summer. Wait, it says 28. Why does it say 25 there? I don't understand this. What is happening here, people? Got some Alex Ross art, Robert Kirkman. Wait a second, where are we at? What's happening here? And then here is Wizard World Chicago 2008, Secret Invasion. Got Bendis there headlining. Bendis, meet the creative force behind Marvel's biggest project of 08. Panels, Q&As, signings, and more. Final Crisis, the Hellboy movie, 2008 summer previews featuring Brian Azzarello. We got all type of stuff here. Millarverse, Brad Meltzer. This was the, I think that should have been the tribute art for Michael Turner after he passed. That should have been, that was art, or is that talent? Oh, it could be talent, but then here, Superman, I had this cover here, Alex Ross. This is Superman 675. I want to say, I could be wrong. New Superman writer James Robinson speaks his mind on reviving the Man of Steel's Rogues Gallery and promises more crossover appeal with Jeff Johns' Action Comics. Yeah, Superman there. Wizard World Chicago 2008 again. We got Warren Ellis, the guest of honor. Justice League gets angry. Batman Gotham Knight. I remember that movie. It was just the animated movie where it was kind of like different tales of Batman, so it was different artistic styles throughout the whole thing. But here we go, 28 and 08. Meet the future superstars of comics that you need to know about. We got Jason Aaron, Shane Davis, and Mike Choi. Mark Bernard and Adam Freeman, Juan Doe, Frank Espinoza, Francesco Francavilla, Tomas Giarello, Renato Guedes, and Jason Burrows. All these names I don't recall, but there's that. Apocalypse. Joe Hill, Jonathan Hickman, David Hine, Matt Kent, Adriana Mello, the Kucharic brothers. I don't know, but it's cool. Apocalypse statue there. And I probably still overlay some of these pictures. I just wanted to show you those anyway. Brett Matthews, David Peterson, Jeff Parker, Ryan Otley, who's now been on Amazing Spider-Man after Invincible. Mark Powers, Rick Remender, Hobo Piss, still no matter what. Peter Tomasi, John Rogers, Juan Jose Rip, right? Rip. Mauro Cascioli, Stepan Sejic, Dwayne Swarzynski. He's done a lot of cool stuff as well. Yeah, so was that it? Everything? Yeah, maybe. And then we got some Aspen stuff. Wanted, which was the film adaptation of the comic, which was completely different. because in the comic they were all superheroes, supervillains, and then in the movie they were assassins who used guns and could bend rounds around stuff. There's that. Got heroes. Oh man, this is so cool. Let's go move on. I'm gonna flip through a couple more. And we're gonna flip through a couple more summer preview. I feel like I just showed that one. Did I have two of those? I did. So that was from a convention then. 200 200 greatest characters of all time. Who's number one? Do we need to pretend we don't know who's number one? All new platinum anniversary issue. The ultimate comic celebration continues inside. That's right. So you got Jim Lee, Wolverine and Batman on the cover. Terry Rachel Dodson, Black Cat. Frank Quitely, Emma Frost. Steve Dillon, Punisher. Ed McGuinness, Superman. I feel like that Spider-Woman is Terry and Rachel Dodson as well. I could be wrong. That Daredevil is Joe Quesada. I feel like the Spider-Man is as well. Not 100% sure. And ad for the Iron Man game there, which wasn't that good. Let's see. We're going to jump right into the list to see who number one is. Next, we got some Watchmen stuff. JMS tackles the DCU. Dig this stuff. We got Hogan Project Secret Invasion. Let's jump right in. I'm trying to get to the heroes. Oh, wait, there it is. So let's do. Oh, wait. How did they start this off? They really. Oh, it started off number one. Wolverine. They completely hooked this up because they're supposed to count it down. But Wolverine was number one. I thought it was going to be Superman. I couldn't remember. But Wolverine. So top five: Wolverine, Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, and Joker. Greatest characters, not heroes. I said heroes before, but I'm going to say characters. So let's see. Who is number 200? Let's see. Where are we at? Number 200, Superman Prime. Yeah, nobody cares about you, guy. But even still, like 200, there's a lot of comic book history, so yeah. And then here's another feature, Blasphemy, the 10 most controversial costume changes that rocked comics fandom to its core. So 10 crazy comic costumes changes to rock. Yeah, they didn't rock shit. But I did like Superman Blue. Just the design, Superman red and blue, preferably blue, because that's my favorite color. But I feel like I didn't read the story. I do have one or two issues of it just because I like the costume. But I feel like it would have been a cool concept for somebody else that wasn't Superman. So I don't know, maybe just wasted opportunity. The black symbiote people love is still being used today. Aquaman, that was just a goofy. I mean, it's Aquaman. What do you do? It's low bar anyway. Azrael, Daredevil armor. I like the Daredevil armor costume. I really do. It just, like, people just like, oh, I hate it for Daredevil, but just based on the design, like, I dig it. Silver Centurion, Iron Man, and then that Invisible Woman was just weird. Like, I don't know, like, what were they trying to do with that costume? It was just goofy. Wonder Woman, don't know what the hell was going on with that costume. Yes, man, it was just so cool. Wizard ranks the A-teams. Wizard ranks the 10 greatest, most groundbreaking, and important creative collaborations in our history. Ooh, got Joss Whedon and John Cassaday, Astonishing X-Men. What is this? I don't know what that is. Kurt Busiek and George Perez, Avengers Volume 3 from '98, which I've been working on collecting. I wasn't going to at first, but I figured, you know what, it's Avengers, I'll do it. Bendis and Malieve on Daredevil. That was such a fantastic run. Like, all the stuff with Daredevil and his surrounding characters, supportive cast, whatever you want to call it, was so fucking good. Like, I jumped on that and ended up going back to collect the full run. I think I got a bunch of those on eBay as well, and I had to replace a couple of newsstand copies. But yeah, that was such a good time. Azzarello and Risa on 100 Bullets. Never read that. Peter David, Del Kelm on Incredible Hulk. Well, the first one I missed, I didn't say it. Mike Mignola, John Arcady, and Guy Davis on BPRD. Mark Millar, Brian Hitch, Ultimates. Garth Ennis, Steve Dillon, Preacher and Punisher. Grant Morrison, Frank Quitely, New X-Men, All-Star Superman, and JLA Earth 2. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale on a whole bunch of shit. Some Spider-Man, well, like the Daredevil Yellow, Superman should have been blue. What was it? I don't know if it's listed here, but That was some cool stuff. And then Legion of Three Worlds #1. Man, so many features here. Hellboy, Selma Blair. Let's see what other cool stuff just in this issue. I'm like, dude, I could just go through. Oh yeah, and what is this? This a price guide? Yep. So here is an example of Wizard price guide. So you had Wizard and the comics buyer's guide, whatever it's called. Yeah, like for like prices and like a top 10. So here's a Hulk variant. Marvel released a special variant for Hulk #2. I remember that. But then there's Lock and Key. Hot Top 10 Comics. Hot 10 Comics. The list shakes up. Lock and Key, #1. Cable number, and then they have prices, everything there. I was like, oh, which issues do I have? Like a couple of those. Oh, this was cool too. So Hot 10 Writers and Hot 10 Artists. And I'll just overlay some of this images so you get a better idea of what that looked like there. So writers for this year, which was what, 2008 I think it was. Still, where am I at? Yep, June 2008. Brian Bendis #1, Grant Morrison, Mark Millar, Joss Whedon, Jeff Loeb, Jeff Johns, Frank Miller, Edward Baker, Alex Ross, and Dan Slott. Artists: J.G. Jones #1, Brian Hitch, Leinil Francis Yu, Jim Lee, Frank Quiley, Olivier Coipel, Ivan Reese, John Romita Jr., Mike Choi, and Mitch Breitweiser. And more like indie gems, top 5 over 5. What the hell is that? Mini PG. Top 5 premiums. What? Charles Barkley had a comic? What? Sir Charles Barkley and the Referee Murders? What the hell is that? What? I don't even remember that. And then got some greater stuff here. CGC. Oh wow. TorpedoComics.com. Hey, that's a shop from Vegas that I went to. Huh. Places to go. Oh yeah, so they outline shops in different cities. I think I went to a couple of these as well, but this has been so long. Time looking. Oh no, this was conventions. So like conventions throughout the year, basically a show calendar, which is something I tried to do. On my calendar, like on my old calendars, I used to mark down like all the different conventions and events and shows throughout the year, comics and video game stuff. So Wizard World C2E2, New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, E3, TGS, Heroes Con, whatever else, like wherever conventions were going on throughout the year, I would just put it on my calendar just for the hell of it, have it up on my wall, just because I thought it was cool. I liked it. 2008, oh my god. I was trying to figure out like, what should I even do? So there's some more covers there, kind of speed through these just to give you some more there. Special collector's edition, this is Wizard 200. That's like 1,400 in dog issues. Alex Ross returns to Marvel. Exclusive X-Men Messiah Compact, which was a great time. There, Wolverine, that should be Greg Land's art right there. Yep, it is. And Wolverine, the full scoop on his solo film, which was not good, not at all. Kingdom Come, Alex Ross. Superman and Power Girl there. Kevin Smith versus Brian Bendis. Then Comics Greatest Deaths is Wizard. Where are we at? 190 from 2007. Oh, right around. This is Secret Invasion right there. That must have been right when I was kicking off. World War Hulk. Man, this is so cool. So these were, how much were these? Where's the price tag? Oh, $5.99. So $6. $6 a pop. 253 ways to heat up your summer. Spider-Man, will Mary Jane die? Heroes vs. Lost. So cool to have these. Let me know in the comments below some of your fond memories from Wizard magazine and just anything connected to Wizard. Death of a Legend. Oh, here's another one. Captain America, 1941 to 2007. So, as I talked about in my spoiler video, like this was Captain America when Captain America died. And I got spoiled thanks to MSN.com. And for all you Venom fans, boom. What is this? 300, the bloodiest comic movie ever. Venom, so this is right for Spider-Man 3. Topher Grace, which was not a good fit. And then Civil War, which I absolutely loved. And then on the back of these old poly bags, it would have just different things too. And sometimes there would be cards in here. So is this just more stuff about the features, how to write comics, look at that. Civil War, the end. Which side will win? Will Cap be crushed? Will Iron Man redeem himself? How to write comics, Alan Moore, Brian Bendis, and more. Show you the way. Let's see. We're going to still go through the rest of these that I have. Just try to fly through them real quick. Wizard, 183 Reasons, 2007, Will Rock. There's a lot of stuff there. Marvel Civil War. This is Ed McGuinness and Dexter Vines on that one. Shout out to Dexter Vines, because dude has been diagnosed with cancer, so he's been fighting cancer, and he posts about it a lot on Facebook. I met him, I'm trying to think when I met him, just years ago, but just shout out, kind of like if you're friends with him on Facebook, just, you know what I'm saying, go show him some love. And yeah, I used to think about dude, because he's just cool as hell, talented, and yeah, just, cancer just fucking sucks. Civil War, 20 Take No Prisoners pages on the event that conquered 2006, and then little feature for Marvel Ultimate Alliance, which I absolutely love. Fantastic game. Plus, inside the greatest superhero video game of all time. You might get my vote for that one. And then some more Civil War, Clayton Crane cover there, which is actually the art from, I feel like that's the art from Spider-Man though. Or not from Spider-Man, but from the Carnage series, so maybe that's just what they meant. Spider-Man Traitor, the United States of Iron Man, and the most wanted outlaws in the Marvel Universe. And Jim Lee's Dream Project, Joss Whedon's excellent finale, Grant Morrison's Son of Batman, Jeff Loeb's Caveman Wolverine. What? Caveman Wolverine. I don't know what that is. But this is Wizard 182, so this should have been around, where am I at? Yep, end of 2006, cover 2 of 2. Again, edX there. They always tag their work, EDEX, Ed McGuinness and Dexter Vines. X-Men, this should have been, I feel like that was part of the, Civil War X-Men, which was a 3-issue miniseries. Wizard giant 100-page preview, 168 blockbusters that will rule the fall, plus free comic Mighty Avengers. What? What are you talking about? I don't know. Spider-Man Exposed. So again, all in that Civil War action there. Spider-Man and the Death of the Secret Identity. Biggest issue ever, so you say. And Brad Meltzer builds the perfect Justice League plus 5 guys who don't have a shot. And then the return of Hawkeye on Avengers Disassembled, which I've talked about in a recent video. So there's that with some Michael Turner art. The Justice League of America, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, Michael Turner and Peter Steigerwald. 100 Greatest Villains featuring Kevin Spacey, Lex Luthor from Superman Returns. Another movie preview here, summer preview, blockbusters. And in the back, oh look at that, Stingray in that cool ass costume. I like Stingray. You follow me for hours, shout out Stingray whenever he pops up on a cover, because he's cool as hell. Hammer Time, the dark secret of Thor's hammer. Oh my god, I don't even know how many issues I have, but like we're just flying through the rest of them because fuck it, why not? Friday fun, let's do it. The 100 greatest comics ever, plus 10 so terrible they'll scare you straight. Superman Returns, Super Sex Scandal, who's hitting it? What the fuck? There's this Land of the Lawless. What is happening there? What is that? April Fool's hijinks, why Iron Man can kick your ass, because he has a fucking bomb-ass suit. Especially the Extremist, or my favorite and the best, the Bleeding Edge armor. But what the hell's going on? What are they talking about with Supergirl? You're not going to drag Kara's name through the mud. I won't stand for it. Nope, not a chance. Superman Returns. Let's see what we got. Who Will Die? Marvel's Blood. Actually, you know what? Let's do one more. Let's go right into it. Where is 100 Greatest Comics Ever? Let's see. Hopefully they counted it down and not did like that as opposite way. I don't know where we at. All right. Wizard ranks the 100 best single issues since you were born. Whoa. All right. So this is just what it looks like from the beginning, and they do count it down. Number 100. Ghost Rider number 88, 1982. Let's see. We're going to jump right up because this video is going to be stupid long, but I'm definitely going back through this feature. I should post some of this stuff on my blog or on Twitter or something. If anybody wants to see some more of this, let me know. Where are we at? So top 10. Number 1, Batman the Killing Joke. Ah, that's some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, Batman the Killing Joke. Wait, how is it number? Oh wait, that's number 3. So where's number? So number 2 was Sandman number 8, and then number 1, top 10 number 8. I don't know what that is. I'm so glad it wasn't Batman the Killing Joke though. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh, where? Let's see. So top 10. So top 10 number 8 is number 1. Sandman number 8. Batman the Killing Joke. Superman Annual number 11 is number 4. Ultimate Spider-Man number 13 is number 5. What happens in that one? We'll see. I'll read it later. Number 6, Astro City 1/2. Saga of the Swamp Thing number 21 is number 7. Ultimate Spider-Man making 2 appearances. Top 10. Shout out to you guys. Is number 28. And then Batman Batman Gotham by Gaslight is number 9. And number 10. Okay. Daredevil 191. Whew. Got some limited sales for limited edition comics. Oh, look at that. Throwback toy feature. Early Marvel Legends there. That was rough. Mega stuff. Blast of Legends. A lot of toy stuff in there. Some animation. Superman, Batman. Number 26. So they do like a book of the month as well. Oh my gosh. Like I had no idea. I really didn't intend to go through all these covers. Got some X-Men in there. John Cassaday X-Men. For Superman Returns. Going on to 2005 Holiday Gift Guide. We got, what the hell is this? New Avengers vs. Ultimates there. Some more Ultimate Marvel. I figured, you know what, we're going to fly through it. Go through the rest of these. What is this? Spider-Man 3. One of the greatest cartoons of all time. Inside X-Men. And then I remember this cover too. Obey or Die. Magneto rules the world, destroys the X-Men, and you're next. Xbox 360 and a scoop on Ultimate Spidey, Hulk, City of Villains, and more. Boom. That's right. And All-Star Batman ad on the bottom, or on the back. I'm the goddamn Batman. And J. Campbell, Wildsiders. I remember that. No Avengers. Fun time that was. 2 free comics. What are you talking about? Get out of here. What is this? Wizard 162. Got some She-Hulk action. And then this should have been the very first one that I picked up when I got back into Wizard in 2005, March 2005. So that was the year I first went to convention. So I probably saw them in here. Like, oh wait, there's a convention I can go to. Oh, you know what? Let me check it out. But we had Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man number 1, our biggest Ace comic offer ever. But here it is, exclusive Jim Lee's new Batman and Robin, and then Wolverine vs. the World, Batman, Hulk, Darth Vader, can anyone stop him? Boom! There's the cover of when I got back into Wizard Comics, or Wizard Magazine. There it is. Down back, got some, what does that say? Identity Crisis Aftermath, Howl's Moving Castle, X-Men statue, Bound's new, latest video game movies, all that good stuff. Boom. There it is. Blast from the past, Wizard. So much fun. All the cool features. Top 10 for writers, artists, rankings for comics again, and comics characters, and sometimes those for single issues. There should be one for graphic novels. There's another one that they have for graphic novels somewhere, and just all type of cool stuff. Like, you just got insight into, got interviews, insight into all this type of stuff behind the scenes for creating comics, and just for other, again, great for finding out stuff about characters, series, publishers, creators that you don't typically have access to, or that you don't typically encounter, which I think was a great plus. Is a great plus for them, or was, since it's not running anymore. But that was cool. And again, this is one I've been thinking about for a while. It's like, oh man, I just used to love Wizard, having Wizard. It was like slipping in my backpack, take it to class. I have something while I'm eating lunch, or just for a down moment. If I'm going on a road trip with some people, I remember taking one for a weekend. I'm like, all right, I can't carry comics with me, but I'll take a Wizard magazine and I'll have something like a brand new copy. I have something I can flip through and read some stuff about. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this edition of Friday Fun. This blast from the past, Wizard Comics, Wizard Magazine. And yeah, just cool. Let me know all your thoughts below. Some of your favorite features, if you remember stuff from Wizard Magazine. Some of your favorite covers, perhaps, or just some of your memories of like picking up Wizard, and just maybe if it expanded your horizons about just your reading taste. Let me know all of that in the comments below. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Go read some comics, enjoy yourselves, relax, go watch some college football as well, if you're so inclined. And yeah, just let me know what you're reading. What's on your read pile this weekend? A lot of stuff I have to do. And yeah, that's that. Happy reading, happy hunting, happy collecting. This is GENOTHADRAGON. Thanks for watching, and peace out.